this journey was always about doing scary things and things that were difficult for me. So yeah, it seems like tomorrow I'm going to do a scary thing again. Whereas one thing I was never really good at, traveling, because it was way too much uncertainty and unfamiliar situations, and then there was a language barrier, and also I never really had money to travel. For me, the option to hop on a bicycle and cycle home, to escape home from where I happen to be, was a way to feel safe-ish, to make sure I was not too far away from some place that was not scary and difficult and potentially has unknown situations. And anything beyond that was extra scary. Because if I knew I had the option to hop on my bicycle and to cycle home, and to just use my physical strength to get home, on a bicycle, then it felt okay-ish. But anything beyond that was just scary and difficult, and for me seemed beyond what was possible. And of course, I know I'm capable of way much more than that. But for me, if I could cycle it on my bicycle, it felt like something I could do. And anything beyond that did not sound like something Silvana could do to me. Traveling always sounded like something other people did, not something Silvana did. But now Silvana is going to travel, because now I've got a girlfriend who's crazy enough to, for my birthday, give me a vacation to Paris for a long weekend. So when she booked those tickets, I had the biggest panic attack I've had so far with her. So that was a bit of a whoopsie. So yeah, seems like we're leaving tomorrow. Everything basically packed. But still, I really don't seem to grasp the fact that I'll be going to Paris tomorrow. To me, it seems so strange and so incomprehensible that the only fact that I seem to grasp is that my girlfriend is going to pick me up in a bit while she is still packing her stuff. And after that, we're going to go somewhere together. And besides that, I really just can't comprehend it. And it's so strange to have that feeling. Like, I know I'm going to do something. I know I'm going to go to Paris. But yeah, is that happening actually? My brain just does not understand. It does not compute. But yeah, I need to do things that are scary. So, well, yeah, this is scary. So, let's go, I guess.
Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs, je suis Michel avec ma collègue Nathalie. Bienvenue à bord de ce Thalys à destination Paris-Gare du Nord. Notre hôtel is situé voiture 14. Nous vous souhaitons een agréable voyage. Goedemiddag dames en heren, mijn naam is Michel. Ik ben samen met mijn lieftallige collega Nathalie. Wij heten u van harte welkom op deze Thalys naar Parijs-Gare du Nord. Onze Thalys Bar is geopend in 2014. U kunt niet tevens terecht voor uw metro-tickets voor Parijs. Namens personeel van deze trein wens u een fijne reis.
Oh, nee, but okay. Day 2. Well, one panic attack down. I did not do much yesterday. Because, yeah, this is still difficult. But that's why it's time to face my fears and do scary things. Because I can grow and then I can learn to face fears and challenges. And yes, panic attacks are still normal, and that sucks, but they're normal. Into day 2, with day 1 already behind me, it was an improvement. And first he went to a place I'm often quite comfortable. we climbed the Arc de Triomphe. With quite a few up high, I did feel better. After that, and one thing I did not want to forget. I did want to get in shape. Shit. A bit of chocolate later, during dinner, everything went wrong again. And I had another huge panic attack. A panic attack which took the entire evening again. This is not good. 1.5 days in, and I've already spent 2 evenings in huge panic attacks. This might have been too big of a step for me. And here I am ruining this trip that was supposed to be fun for the both of us. And I'm just ruining it without problems. And I never can't think like this because Sana loves me and she wants me to be happy and to feel good. And I love her and I want to be there and spend time with her and give her what she deserves as well. So, day 3, I give myself with one task. To focus on myself and my strength, to keep calm and to stay in the moment. Need to calm down and put on the brakes and do as much as I can without going too far for me to be able to handle. Because I want to enjoy this trip as much as I should with the person I love. And I cannot let anxiety ruin that for me. Only when I'm feeling good, I can be there for Sanne. And I purposely did not focus on the guilt that I am feeling. Because that guilt is not helping anyone. Already knew that. Today our planning is to just go and watch some animals and to calm down. And take all the fluffing time we need. And to let go of the things that are not important. Like filming for my video and thinking about that video. Though I did film a bit. Because I can't just let everything go. I'm not perfect. I just do what I need to do because apparently this is already way too much for me. So I really need to focus all my attention on becoming stronger again. And to be there for Sanne and I. And this certainly was the right call. We had a lovely day without a panic attack and the zoo was also super quiet. There was perfect less people and input to worry about for me. Until we went into the restaurant. Apparently every person in the zoo was cramped up in here. So that did push me into panic again. And I had to focus on not letting it become a full-blown panic attack. Focus on keeping myself calm and focus on myself the entire time and taking deep breaths and focusing on the place where I am, the animals here and my partner I'm with. And calm down, nothing's going to hurt you now. You're safe. Because I'm not alone, I'm with Sanne and she's here to help me. And I'm here to spend time with her as well. But I need to be whole before I can be the girlfriend she deserves. So that was all we did that day. Keep calm and just do just that. And in the souvenir shop, I bought myself a new friend and had to let go of the worry about money for a bit and just treat myself because I needed to calm down. So yeah, I found a snake I really like, and he has a rainbow. And I needed more rainbowy stuff. I really needed this snake. So I called him Arcus, or his full name was Arcus Arcanus, meaning rainbow, or hidden or private rainbow. And I really like it, because it kind of sounds like a spell. So yeah, we have got a new family member, and I have an extra new friend to comfort me. Day 4. Keeping the pace. Yesterday I did manage to obtain some of my strength and to get my own strength back just a bit. And I need to keep hold of that. Another just calm day where we're just gonna do one thing. We went to Les Invalides, the Army Museum, and we had an awesome day. And I felt wrong again. And there was still panic in the back of my head, but it was on a much more normal level. And afterwards we went to the hotel and just played games. And then we had dinner, and it was, again, it was difficult, and the language barrier was a problem, and the not having enough food thing was a problem again, but I kept it together. We found a solution, we found more to eat, and just said, okay, calm down, things will fix itself. And yeah, that was the last day of this elongated weekend, and the next day, day 5, was just packing and heading back home. And it is terrible that the first 2 days, large part of those days were spent in panic and in tears and breaking down because I could not handle it. But I did grow stronger, and the next days were better. And most likely this was too big a step. But I survived, and I learned, and it was good that I did it. And I enjoyed myself with my partner. And no, I didn't make it easy on her. And she has been there for me this entire time. But I always want to keep growing, and crashing down and breaking down crying does suck, and I don't want to do that. But hey, panic attacks are normal for me, and that's terrible and painful, and it sucks, and it sucks that I have such a low stress tolerance, but it is what it is, and all I can do is work on it. I'm not alone. I have people around me who love me. Though still, I'm wondering, and this weekend gave me the feeling again of, why am I like this? Why can't I just be normal and function normally? And that's super painful, basically, because it just feels like I'm inadequate and I'm terrible, and like I'm just can't function normally. But I am the only me I have, and apparently I have these problems, and I can't respect my build and I just can't reset and start over again. This is me apparently, and all I can do is go forward and grow that way. And it's on me to take on challenges and use them to grow again. It's terrible that sometimes they're so hard that I break down. And then probably that is too big of a step, and I need to take smaller steps. But there's one thing I should not do, and that's hide and to give up. Because I need to keep going the whole time and not hide from these problems. I don't want to be stuck. That's not the life I want for myself. This is the only me I have, and I just have to deal with her. I need to keep going, and I need to get stronger. And it's what it is. I need to focus on what I am now. How cute.
Shitty kitty.
We found a toilet.